So you're probably wondering why this is not a day in the life video. So I am going to take a break a little bit from posting the day in the life, but I wanted to give you some insight on what's been going on in my life and tell you just the 3 reasons why I quit and what I've learned since I quit. Also, I'm going to tell you what I've been doing now and what I'm doing to make money so I can pursue my passion and do what I love to do. For the longest time, I was on the edge and I didn't know if I should quit or if I should just stay with my job and, make the money and fund what I want, my dreams and stuff like that. But honestly, there was 3 really reasons why I quit and that really pushed me over the edge. So the first one, I was working for this guy for a little bit, and something he told me is just, you're young and you got nothing to lose. He said, if you go bankrupt, what are they going to take? They can't take your house and they can't take your car. He said, you pretty much have nothing to lose. So that kind of made me realize that, if I fail, what am I losing? If I go bankrupt, what do I lose? There's nothing in for me to lose because I have nothing at this moment. So there's really no reason I shouldn't, take risk and go after what I want to, because it's not this huge risk that everybody's putting out there. Yes, I might fail and maybe I won't be as high, in the company that I wanted to be, but I'd rather take this risk and work for myself than work to build someone else's dreams. So the second reason is if you stay inside the 9 to 5, you're going to be stuck inside the rat race for the rest of your life. And if you really don't know what the rat race is, it's a business term and pretty much means that when a hamster is in its wheel and it's just going in a circle, that's a human and he's just chasing something that he's never going to get. Like a pig, having a carrot above his head. He's just chasing that, but he will never be able to get it. Whether you're chasing a raise or you're chasing just whatever in life, you're over here working for someone else's dreams and you're not building your own, which is going to cause you just to stay constantly chasing something that's never there. So there's a bunch of videos out there that really talk about how all these people in this world all die, but not many live. And that just really hit me to where I'm just like, I don't want to be stuck, working for someone else the rest of my life. I want to do something for myself. So this is probably one of the biggest reasons I decided to take this risk. But I learned it's not that big of a risk if you listen to reason 1. Because, what am I risking? I might be risking some time and stuff like that that's valuable. But, I'm doing what I enjoy, and happiness is so much important than money. There's a lot of people out there that I see that chose to live and they just love what they're doing, but they're not, rich, and they're not over here just getting these Lamborghini and getting all these different things, but they do not trade money for their happiness. And that just makes me super excited for life to see, what I can do with my life. And even if, I decide YouTube isn't what I want to fulfill and making videos for YouTube is what I decide to do, then whatever I choose, I hope it's something that I would choose because of happiness and not because of money. I was really, working every day, and it really just started to feel like, work, sleep, and then my off day, I would be like, heck yeah, I can't wait till Saturday. That's my favorite day. I'd work every day. My only 2 things I enjoyed was clocking out, getting home, and going to sleep, and then also that weekend day, that I was off. But even on that weekend day, I just had to do chores. I had to do my laundry, I had to clean my room, I had to run some different errands, and it really didn't feel like an off day, and I felt like I never had an off day. And even if I did, I had to spend it by spending it with family. I couldn't, sit at home and do what I wanted to do. I always had something to do on that off day. So it really hit me that I will never get to rest. This is the way it could feel for the rest of my life. Just my life would be so surrounded by work that I can't live and do what I want, and you only get a certain amount of vacations a year, you get 10 vacations, that's not very good to have. I can't just feel like this robot where I'm programmed to just wake up, work, go to sleep. I'm not very programmed like that. I want my days to be different, and I want to enjoy what I'm doing. And they tried waiving all these different money in my face and waving, the benefits and be like, oh, you can have, this job making $150,000 a year with 17 benefits and you'd be set for life and you get free stock and 401k and all these different things, but really didn't help to my happiness. And I was really thinking that I'm trading my time, my happiness, and sometimes even my own body for, this money that it comes and goes. But really, it's not worth trading your time for something that you're not going to enjoy. I'm not saying that you can't ever make tons of money doing what you love. Really what I'm saying is if you get stuck in this 9 to 5 and this rat race, you're not going to be happy. You might have money, but you're not going to be as happy and as successful as you could have been if you put all that work that you put into your 9 to 5 job, put that into yourself and got money for yourself and built your own dream rather than building someone else's dream. So there's some big things that I've learned since I've quit, and one of the big things that I learned is how people will be upset when they're late to work, and they're gonna panic. But anytime that they're doing something for themselves, if they're late, it's like no big deal. So even if they're working on like a big business for themselves, a lot of times they'll cut themselves short by doing these little things and not making it a big deal that they're not there on time. You gotta be more panicky about being late for something for yourself than something for other people, because you're worried if you're gonna get fired, or worried if something's gonna go wrong. But I mean, if you're gonna be late and not put your own things to a higher standard, you're gonna end up failing, which is worse than being fired from a job, because this is something you're building for yourself, and this shows you the true you, and shows just what your work ethic is. And I really noticed how these companies will really just flash things in front of you just to get you to stay. So they'll be like, oh, you're so close to your raise, don't quit. You're so close to this, don't quit, stay with us. And whatever it might be, like, it's not really worth it. It's never really worth it, because you're just chasing this carrot that they're putting in front of you that you're never going to reach. And you're never going to be able to get it, because it's just on a string and you're chasing it. And that's what they want. They want you to be in this endless loop and be the forever employee. But as an employer, you got to realize that every person has a dream, and you're trying to help them reach their dream. That was something that was taught to me in one of my daily lives, and I really kind of hold that to myself, is just understanding that they're not going to work hard for you, that they have their own dreams, and if you help them try to reach their dreams, they're going to help your goals in life and your business. But don't be disappointed when things are not escalating quickly as you think they might. So if you are wanting to have 100,000 sales, in a year, and that doesn't happen, don't be like, oh, screw this, I didn't hit my dream, so I'm gonna quit. Like, no, keep working towards it. You could be right there and hitting the edge. On that day, you get that 100,000. Never quit on your dreams, and always work towards your own business. Now let me tell you what I'm currently doing. So I've been working for someone else named Brandon McCatherine. If you don't know who he is, go check out his YouTube channel. I've been helping with his YouTube, his Instagram, and his TikTok. So I'm going to be start doing a bunch of stuff for him. The main reason I'm doing this is so that I can learn from my own social media needs. Learn how to better my YouTube channel and everything that I post on. And I want to make sure I provide the best content for y'all. So I've also been working for Kaya J, and I've been helping her for a while. This is actually someone that kind of got me into videography, or got me back on track to where I wanted to be for YouTube reasons and stuff like that. So she really has been helping me out throughout this process and teaching me a bunch of stuff, and we've been just testing stuff. She's a step ahead of me, or a few steps ahead of me, so I get to see the things that she does well and that I should, or the things that she does and doesn't do so well, that it's going to be something that I can learn from. So luckily I get to see this process and build it to my own needs. So then there's another guy, one of the guys that I did a day in the life of, Francisco Vasquez. He is wanting to start a YouTube channel, so he doesn't know too much about YouTube or the creation and stuff like that. So he's bringing me in and paying me to teach him how to make videos and do all these little cool things for his handmade fishing lures. And this is something he really enjoys, and he wants to, help everybody else learn how to do this, and also just show you his cool little baits that he makes. So these are the things that I'm doing right now to kind of fund myself and go for my dreams. I'm also doing all this stuff for my channel and putting all this stuff out here. I do work some other like videography jobs every time I can. Any job that comes up to me, I usually try to take it. And I've been working for a producer and trying to help them out with some music videos, movies, and all that stuff just to fund me to put more back into y'all, trying to make everything as perfect as I can. Thank you so much for watching my video. If this helped you at all, please let me know down in the comments. Put a like on this video and subscribe. If you want to see one of my day in the lives, I'm going to put one right here to the left. Please go click it and watch it. If you have any questions for me, please send them my way. And also, let me know if there's any type of videos you want to see. Because for the next few weeks, I'm going to be trying to mess around with different styles of videos and see what y'all enjoy. So please let me know what you want to see down in the comments, and I'll start to make it. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.